Hey beautifuls. So today I'm making a video on how much I eat and how often I eat, because I'm sitting here watching videos, and I've been doing this for like a year and a half. So I binge watch a lot of YouTube videos, and a lot of people, they never really tell you like how much quantity they eat in a day. And so for me, when I was starting out, it was really hard to kind of judge and need to know if I needed to stretch my stomach to fit all the food in, because I wasn't sure how much they were actually eating. When I would get their cookbooks or whatever, it would say it serves whatever, and that would be helpful. But sometimes I would watch a video, they would plate half of it and say, well, I'm eating another plate of this or something like that. But it wasn't very useful for me. So it's breakfast time, and I'm going to tell you how much I eat, but visuals sometimes will help. So what I eat is a quart jar smoothie pretty much every morning, except for this morning. So this is a quart jar. It is like 4 cups of water. Like here's 3, and then if you fill it all the way up, it's 4, and I fill it all the way up. Sometimes I have about this much more that can go in the smoothie. So that pretty much, my smoothies in the morning are 2 or 3 bananas, depending on how sweet I need whatever being made, 2 or 3 cups of frozen fruit. So if I use 3 cups of frozen fruit, I use 2 bananas. If I use 3 bananas, I'll use 2 cups of frozen fruit. And then I eat about 3 to 4 cups of spinach. And so a lot of times that's hard to see. So I just pack my Vitamix about loosely about half and then fist it down. And then I put in like a scoop of greens powder. I put in a scoop of flax meal. That's pretty much it. So that right there equals, when I puree it down to nothing, is this jar and just a little bit extra. So if I don't eat a smoothie, I eat a fruit bowl. So how much fruit do I eat a day? Well, it just kind of depends. If I eat this fruit bowl, I have this one right here. This is a 1 quart bowl. So it has 2 bananas, 1 dragon fruit, and 1 mango in it. To give you an idea, take a normal cereal bowl. So this is just like the Corelle Ware or whatever cereal bowl, and it's about 2 of these. So just take your standard bowl that you would put cereal in, and 2 of those is about what I eat in fruit if I don't eat the smoothie. Lunch, however, is different, because lunch would be about 4 cereal bowls, and it usually consists of a head of romaine lettuce, one of those long English cucumbers, probably a pepper of some sort. I don't buy green, I only buy the orange, yellow, and red. So one of those colors, and then probably about 10 or so cherry tomatoes. So your head of romaine varies. So I don't worry about that. What I usually buy is the romaine hearts that are 3 in a pack, and I will put 1 of those in regardless of the size. So some days I might just eat a little bit more. These heads that I bought were organic. They're very hard and chewy, like they just suck. So give me a second here. I just packed for work. I'm gonna pull it out. So this is what I bring to work like every day. Okay, let me move my breakfast out. So I have a little bit of sauerkraut here, and this is probably like 1/4 of a cup. I started adding sauerkraut in because I was having constipation no matter what I was eating. Every time I would eat cooked food or dehydrated food. And so I went to see a naturopath after my gastro told me to eat fiber. And she said to eat fermented foods, so that's what I'm doing. So this bowl is a 2 quart bowl. And this is probably a typical bowl that you would bring to a get-together to share with everybody. That's about the size. So this bowl is about 4 of these cereal bowls. These cereal bowls full of food. And what I've done, because this romaine sucks, is I've taken one of these, those roller choppers like they use at Subway to make the chopped salads, and I've actually chopped this. So this is 1 head of romaine, 1 yellow pepper, 1 English cucumber, and a handful of lentil sprouts. And as you can see, and I chopped it. Chop, chop, chop. Because it makes it easier to eat. This lettuce just sucks. It's so hard and tough and chewy. And so I always put it in a bag because I have a bag and I don't want my bag to get ruined. So I have these big old bags. And then is my salad dressing, and I usually always eat the French dressing from Lissa's Raw Food Romance. I don't put apple cider vinegar in it. I just put in, you know, the dates. It's like 5 dates, a clove of garlic, like a 1/4 teaspoon of smoked paprika, juice of a lime, and some water. That's pretty much it. So this will go on top of my salad. And then I always get hungry around 3 o'clock. So I am bringing Rumbatins or something like that. Anyway, I've peeled them, and this is a whole pack. And then 2 bananas on top of that. So today I will be eating 4 bananas. It just varies. Sometimes I eat 5, sometimes I eat 4. So let me slip this away. Back in my bag. Okay, so how often do I eat? So here's kind of my typical day. Oh, I forgot my, oh my goodness. I can't forget that. That's my mover. Okay, so in a typical day, I drink one of these with a half a lemon and just water. And I will drink that as soon as I wake up, because if I don't, I feel dehydrated like the entire day. So I drink a quart jar full of water every day. Then, and that's probably at 6:30 in the morning. So my day starts around 6:30. I drink a jar in the morning at 6:30. And then around 8:30, I drink my smoothie. And then at 11:30 is when like my lunch is for the elderly. And so I sit down and I eat that big old salad at 11:30. Now, mind you, sometimes I can't get all the way through it because I just ate at 8:30. I'm probably not that hungry, but I shove it all down anyway because I usually clean a house in between and I can't eat until 3 o'clock. So there's a big kind of huge window there. So at 3 o'clock, I have a snack. And by snack, I mean probably 2 or 3 bananas, maybe 3 or 4 apples, or I'll have some oranges, and again, like 3 or 4 oranges. It's usually 3 or 4 of something. So today I brought 2 bananas and then like that whole package of those Rumbatins. And so, yeah, that's pretty much what I eat at 3 o'clock. And then I have an elderly client that I help put to bed at night. And so I have to leave my house at 5:30. So around 5 o'clock is when I eat my dinner time. So my dinner tonight, I made like a cheese sauce that was from the Raw Advantage, had made it in a video with somebody else. I'm not gonna link it down below. I can't find it. It's just one of those things when you're binge watching things, you find a video, you write down a recipe, and then you make it. So it's a cheese sauce, and I have 3 like yellow zucchinis that I'm going to spiralize, and I'm going to put that in there together. And then I will probably add some sort of nut in there because I need my healthy fats. I try not to eat my healthy fats all day. If I do eat some sort of healthy fat, it is 1 Brazil nut for my thyroid, and it is 1 tablespoon of flax, and that usually goes in my salad dressing. That way I eat it with my greens because it helps you absorb the nutrients of your greens. And then for dinner, I will eat the rest of whatever, percentage of fat I need. And then usually after that, I don't eat anything the rest of the night. If I do get hungry, because some days are a little more, running around, my body is wanting something, I'll usually make an ice cream. So an ice cream usually consists of 2 bananas and either a cup of some sort of fruit in there, or I'll eat 3 or 4 bananas with no fruit, or I'll have 2 bananas and a tablespoon of cocoa powder. So that's pretty much what I eat, how much I eat, and when I eat. So I hope this video was helpful. If it was, please subscribe and click the little notifications so that you get notifications when my videos go up. I am on Instagram as Fit Farming Mom, and I am on YouTube and Facebook, obviously, as Fit Farming Mama. So thanks again for watching, and have a blessed day.